welcome to Spooky 2 Coffee Time, episode 11. I am I'm having several blisters here, so it's a little bit hard for me to smile or even talk. But it has been really long for us to catch up with our friends. So it's really nice to do a coffee time here today. This is the last holiday. This is the last day of Chinese New Year holiday, and we're heading back to Nanjing this afternoon. We will be back to work tomorrow. So any orders or any emails that we didn't reply before during the holiday, we will reply tomorrow, and we will try to process all the orders in the first 2 days as fast as possible. And we are sorry for all the inconvenience or all the delay. It has been a really fantastic holiday. I'm here with my parents and living in the village, and it has been snowed several times during the holiday. And we have been meeting with pretty much all the families and the relatives, including some families from my mommy's side, who we haven't met for about 40 years. Let me check whether I have click record. Yes, it is recording. And also last night I went to the city and meet with about 25 classmates and 3 teachers. We haven't met for about 14 years, ever since graduation from high school, I think. Yeah, we were chatting a lot, and we had a really great time last night. It has been a holiday for family and friends reunion. The only thing that I feel not so comfortable with is that during the holiday, it's Chinese New Year is the most important holiday here in China, and families get together, friends get together. But it's very sad that during our celebration, we are causing a very big sorrow for the animals by separating and killing them. Because every time when friends get together, when family get together, they eat a lot meat. And that is very sad. And that is why I'm picking up this topic today. 18 ways of protecting lives, because I really have faith. I have faith that one day we do not have to kill for celebration. Share. Play. Yes. Well, I have been a vegetarian for about 3 years, and ever since then, I'm gradually getting this kind of awareness that there are so many ways that we can protect lives. And if we are careful enough, we can avoid a lot of killings during our living time. So the first way is to stop others from killing. If you see kids playing with insects, trying to catch up with butterflies, ants, etc., stop them and explain to them the importance of protecting lives. And also, a lot of people have pets. Encourage the pet owners to buy food with less meat content. In this case, we are saving lives every day. Well, helping animals in danger. When you see insects, earthworms, or snails, etc., on pathways, return them to grass so people won't tread on them. When you see little insects trapped in a spider's web, set them free. In China, we believe that if we see something bad happen or about to happen, we must do something about it. So some people may ask, if we take away the insects from the spider's web, will the spider starve? We don't know. I think they will still get some other insects. But the thing is, we can't let something happen in front of us. So if we see something happen, we have to do something about it. Show your happiness. This video is showing us setting free animals. We have a group in Nanjing where some friends would get together and set free animals once in a while, probably 10 times a year. Be happy when you see other people setting free animals. Encourage them and also help them as much as possible. In this case, it will not only increase your own personal frequency, but more people will also start saving lives. Actually, we are having more and more people joining our group now. It used to be about only 8 people, but now we have about 20 people saving lives. And our teacher told us if we set free this kind of animal, it's best not to eat them anymore. So more and more friends are have stopped eating the fish the kind of fish they have set free. Educate. Share books or articles which encourage people to protect lives. The power of words is very strong. You never know who will receive the messages. There are many ways we can contribute to others. There's financial contribution, there's physical contribution, and there's educational contribution, which is probably the most important of all the ways we can contribute. Because not only more lives will be saved, also the person who receives the messages will benefit not just one life, but many lives, since this will plant a seed in him. Avoid fires. Do not set fires to trees, leaves, or rubbish. Yes, even rubbish. And also persuade others to avoid burning. Burning can kill a lot of lives, which will significantly impact our karma. Burning probably kills the largest number of lives, and no animals can survive in burnings, especially forest fire. Feed wild animals. Feed wild birds, cats, dogs, ants, rats, even rats, fish, etc., so they don't die from starvation. During winter months, it is especially important to help wildlife survive. Like now it is winter and it is snowing, and a lot of lives have big difficulty in getting food. So it's very important for us to leave some food outside. The food that you can't finish, rather than throwing it away, you can leave it outside for other animals to eat. Imagine how bad you would feel if you are the animal that needs the food, shelter, and protection. And how good it would be if you find some food. Helping forgotten sea creatures. Sea lives usually can't survive without water. Animals which are stranded at low tide can be put back to the sea. During droughts, fish in the small lake can be put into the big lake, which has more water. When you got a chance to go to the fish market, keep an eye on the lives which have been discarded or forgotten on the ground. For example, undersized fish and snails, and ask if it is okay to take them away. I think most probably it is okay. So you can take those undersized fish or snails away and put them back into the water. They could have been left there dying. Give your love to dead or dying animals. For example, if when you come across some dead animals on the road or some animals are to be killed which you can't prevent, stop for a moment and express the sorrow. If you have a religious belief, pray for the animals. This plants a seed which will blossom at the right time. For me, I would always read Amitofo because that's the name of the Buddhist, and that has very high energy, very high vibrational frequency. And if sometimes it is too weird to read to say that out loud, I would think about it in my heart. Amitofo. And even sometimes when I see some meat on the table, I would also do it because I can't do anything about it and I don't want other people to feel bad. So I do it secretly. Avoid clothing that cost animals' lives. How sad it is when you see that a fox, those two foxes sitting there. Probably this baby fox is saying to her mommy that daddy is smiling at us now. It's really sad. A lot of the clothing, such as shoes, belts, coats, hats, are made from animal parts. Demand for these products will be reduced if you do not purchase them. Choose clothing made from other types of materials. Some people buy this kind of clothing for to keep themselves warm, but there are many other materials that can keep us warm as well. So when we can choose, we make the right decision. Become a vegetarian. By becoming a vegetarian, you can save the lives of 7,000 animals within your own life. And the number will be much larger if you persuade others to be also vegetarian. This is the best long-term way to protect animals and also express your love to life. 3 years ago, I decided that one day I went to a conference which talks about being vegetarian and protecting lives. And after that conference, I made a promise, and I was the only person who made the promise. I promised the person who gave the speech, saying that I would go vegetarian for half a year. The same day, my husband was in another country. I sent a message to him telling him about my decision, and he said that he would also go vegetarian to support me because it would be too hard if there were some meat on the table for me. Ever since then, we haven't touched any meat, and it's already 3 years. At the very beginning, my parents were very much against it. They think that I would be lack of nutrition or imbalance of nutrition. And they were trying all tricks they can to make me eat meat. They cook vegetables with meat, or if less obviously, they use some of the meat oil to cook the vegetables. I told, well, every time I said no using my actions. And now, not only my parents just cook only pure vegetables when we get back to, when we visit them, also they are eating much less meat than before. So don't doubt ourselves. We do have the strength to make a difference to the people we love and to people around us, to make a difference. Do not step on animals. Be wary of where you trade. You may be trading on little lies. And this, when we are careful enough, we will be able to avoid unnecessary killing. Even mosquitoes are important. This is actually the only thing that John find very hard. Every time I told him not to kill mosquitoes, he, well, but he's getting better. Yeah, mosquitoes are also lives. When mosquitoes bite, try not to kill them. You can brush them away. They do not deserve to die with just a single bite. Respect dead animals. If you see a dead animal, make an attempt in giving them a decent burial. Or you can do what I talked before. You can, pray for them. You can read, if you have some religious belief, you can read the name of, you can say the name of the Buddhist, the God, because that will help the fish, the spirits in their next life, in the future lives. In ancient China, there is a story that a man got promoted to a high-ranking official when he buried a snake. We believe that everything we gain, including money, reputation, social ranking, all depends on how much blessings and virtues we've earned in our life or in our previous lives. Insects can both drown or become stranded. Invert containers outside so that water does not collect. Insects may fall into this water and drown. Also, the water may dry in summer, killing water-loving animals that have made it their home. Keep windows open when you use mosquito repellent. Again, mosquito. Give insects a chance to escape. When we protect our own environment, we do not have to kill other animals. Humans are not above nature. We're just a part of nature. Saving the babies. Often you can find the discarded fish eggs in the fish market. Collect them and place them in a safe pond where they can hatch. If you are afraid other fish consuming the eggs, bury the eggs under some water sediment. Like what the picture showed. The shallow water part, put some dirt over the eggs to protect the eggs from being eaten. Actually, when I was a little girl, I saw a lot of pond got dry and no fish there. But the next year, people can still get a lot of fish from the same pond. I was always wondering what happened. Did people put some fish in the pond? And later on, I got to learn that it's from the fish eggs. So yeah, they are also lives. They are future lives. Hot water kills. Never pour hot water on open ground. Earthworms, ants, and other insects live there and will be instantly killed. So it's something that we didn't know, we were not aware before, but now since we know, we can stop doing it immediately. And in this case, we can save a lot of unnecessary killings. The art of persuasion. By convincing others of the importance of saving all lives, the blessings will be spread further. When enough people are saving lives like yourself, all the mankind will be raised to the next level. There's a scientific research in Japan. Researchers have found that on an island in Japan, a monkey saw human beings wash the melons before they eat. So that monkey started to do the same, and he found that it tasted nicer after washing. So he started to wash all of the melons before eating them. Other monkeys started to do the same, started to copy him. When the number of monkeys washing melons arrived to 100, researchers have found a very interesting thing happened. Monkeys on another island started to do the same thing, and there's no possibility for the monkeys to communicate with each other on those two islands, and they call it 100 monkey theory. It means that when more and more people are doing the same thing, well, the news will spread out, and the vibrational frequency will be raised. So it will become common for people to do this, for other people to do the same thing. So I have a wish. I also have faith that one day we live in peace with the nature, with all the animals, and we do not have to kill to celebrate our own holidays. And it will be a holiday for all lives. I heard not sure. I hope that I know that not many people share the same belief as I do, or not everyone shares the same belief as I do. But as long as even one person gets a message from this video, it's well worth it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye.